my name's Damien. I am a hawktail player. How many of you know what a hawktail player is? Okay, well, for those of you that don't know, hawktail players interview different people and take their stories and tell it to you guys in class. So all of the stories that you're going to hear today happen to real people and can only be heard in the hawktail players. Now, I'm going to tell you guys a story that happened to one of my professors at UNCW. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to tell it from his perspective, from first person. I was 26 years old. I had just joined Operation Drake. Do you guys know what Operation Drake is? Well, Operation Drake takes young adults, just like me, and sends them all over the world to help people in need. My job in Operation Drake was to go all the way to Fiji to help build schools, houses, and churches that had been destroyed by a giant hurricane. Do you guys know where Fiji is?
Yeah.
Well, for those of you that don't know, Fiji is a little island all the way across the Pacific Ocean, across California, all the way across the ocean near Australia. It's really far away. My job in Fiji was to work alongside many other people to cut and measure wood, build walls, and put metal roofing on over 200 houses. It was a lot of hard work, but it was also a lot of fun. At night, we'd all gather around the campfire and sing songs and tell stories from all over the world. But the best part was getting to sail on the canoes in the crystal clear waters surrounding the island. These canoes were made of long wooden planks and decorated with beautiful designs and marvelous seashells. We steered these canoes using long wooden oars. Can you guys steer with me? Everybody grab the oar and row, and row, and row, and row, and row. We did this all the way to another group of islands called the Tommy Islands. Now the Tommy Islands are near Fiji, but they're a lot smaller, and they don't have the right kind of land to grow food. But what they do have is a lot of coconuts, which they would trade with the other islands. They would carve bowls out of them with interesting designs like seashells, fish, and turtles, and they traded with the other islands for food. Now, unlike Fiji, the Tommy Islands only had 4 natives that still remembered how to build a canoe, like the ones we sailed there on. Luckily, I had learned how to build a canoe from the natives in Fiji. So I asked the Tommy Islanders if any of them wanted to learn, which they did. We all started by getting together and chopping down a giant tree to build the canoe up. Can you guys help me chop down the tree? Everybody grab your axe. Ready, reach and chop! That's almost done. One more, reach and chop! And it fell down. Now, the tree had to dry for 8 whole months before we could even begin to build the canoe. So we had to protect it from the rain under a canopy of leaves. So we drug it into the jungle. Everybody grab the tree and drag it into the jungle. Drag it into the jungle and drag it, and it's there. Good job. Now again, it had to dry for 8 months. So I went back to the United States where I could wait and gather a crew to help me finish the project. After 8 months of waiting, we went back to Fiji to start the 9-month project of building the canoe. We started by hollowing out the log to form the hull of the ship. Everybody grab your axe. Swing and chop and drag out. And chop and drag. And chop and drag. Then we cut planks to form the masts that the woven sails would attach. Grab your axe one more time. One big chop and chop. Good job. We tied everything together using rope made from woven vines. Everybody gather the rope. Gather it all up and tie everything together. Good job. Once all the pieces were put together, the natives decorated the ship using designs and patterns passed down from their ancestors. The final ship, the final canoe, was 42 feet long and 16 feet tall. It was bigger than this room. It was the biggest sailing canoe the island had ever known. We launched it in April of 1982 with hundreds of people watching. We pulled it to the edge of the beach using long, thick rope. Can you guys help me pull it? Everybody grab the rope, put it on your shoulder, and pull! Pull! It took 10 strong men just to pull the boat 5 feet. But I think we can do it. Everybody grab her again. Pull as hard as you can. We're almost there. Pull! And we made it to the water. The boat began to float, and we all got on board. We got on and smiled and waved to the cheering crowds. Can you guys smile and wave? Good job. Not only had building this canoe restored a part of the Tommy Island culture, but it also taught them how to work together. Since then, they've built more, even bigger canoes. A church, houses, schools, and even a museum. And today, parts of the canoe that I helped build can be found in the Tommy Island Art and History Museum, where I'm listed as Papa Belong Canoe. Can you guys say Papa Belong Canoe?
Papa Belong Canoe.
And Papa Belong Canoe means father of the canoe in the Tommy Island language, Pidgin. And that is a story of how my professor, Terry Linehan, became known as father of the canoe. You guys have any questions?
No.
You have a question?
Is this story true?
It is 100% true. Happened to one of my film professors at UNCW. Yes.
No.
No questions? Any more?
How old were you?
Huh?
How old were you when you wait? He was
22.
No, it happened to my professor. So
Oh.
my professor joined Operation Drake when he was 26. Any more questions?
Yeah.
No? Okay, one more.
Like where he was?
Hmm?
What where your professor was?
Are you asking where he was?
No,
Like where he
No.
was, what are you asking about the place?
you know where he was?
Mm-hmm.
Like where is there more hurricanes that passed and he went?
So I think luckily while he was there weren't any hurricanes that passed. But yes, since then there have been more hurricanes. One more.
Like
Okay, then you.
I forgot what was it. Oh, was your thing? What was your professor? Your professor one of the guys that carried the ship, made the canoe?
So he was the person that organized the whole thing. So he got everyone to work together to build the canoe. He didn't build it by himself, but he worked with a lot of different people. People from Australia, England, and even people of the natives there, Tommy Islands. Okay, last question.
What was the tornado called?
Excuse me?
What was the tornado called?
Hurricane.
What was the name of the hurricane? I don't know the name of the hurricane. I'm sorry.
But we can look up
Yeah.
Operation Drake and see what hurricane caused it.
Oh, Hurricane Matthew.
All right. Oh, one more. Okay.